As a partner of the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk in Thailand, can you tell us briefly about your collaboration?
In terms of our collaboration with the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk, EABC has co-organized one and the first event with the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk back in October 2013, the breakfast briefing on IP protection and risk mitigation for European SMEs.
Was your collaboration successful, and do you feel it was beneficial to your members?
The event with the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk has shown us some benefits whereby they provide the speaker who came and present the strategies for risk mitigation for SMEs, particularly on IP, which is a very important topic and in doing business here in Thailand and for ASEAN. The event has shown success outcome with our questionnaires asked to the participants. The feedback has shown the great progress. They have gained some knowledge on IP protection and certain strategies in doing business here in Thailand.
As a European entrepreneur in Thailand, how beneficial did you find the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk training event that you attended?
Yes, thank you for the question. Well, it was a very interesting seminar. Actually, I think a marginal knowledge of the subject may lead a company to a dangerous self-confidence, I would say. And this seminar was let's say, opening my eyes on many aspects about the IP subject. So I think it was really beneficial.
After the event, did you subsequently undertake any actions towards managing and protecting your IP assets?
We found out that our trademark was not protected because one of our employees just made a common registration under a category which was not interesting at all for us. So what we did, we went ahead and we registered again the trademark under the category related to our business.
Do you consider knowledge on IP to be an important part of a successful business operation in Thailand?
So yes, there was an improvement in the knowledge, but anyway, I realized that it does not make sense to act on my own and that I should always go to a competent lawyer or to any agency specialized in IP. Now, after my previous experience where we went to a law firm to register our trademark, I'm starting now my new company, and again I will seek for the advice of a professional to register the trademark and to start up the company on a safe track.
Given your experience, would you like to give any advice to European entrepreneurs starting their business in Thailand?
Well, the best recommendation I can say to anyone coming from abroad to Thailand, please do not rely on the expertise of friends, cousins or taxi drivers. Go to a law firm, go to an agency, and why not, Helpdesk will be a good start.
How would you assess the current intellectual property landscape in Thailand, and how is it different to Europe in your expert opinion?
Well, Thailand has a very comprehensive set of IP laws. We have a Trademark Act, Patent Act, Copyright. We also have laws on geographical indication. So the legislative framework is very complete in Thailand. However, and this is the case not only in Thailand but also in most ASEAN countries, the intellectual property right is something new. And because it is new, there are still some discrepancies between the law and the enforcement or the actual implementation of intellectual property laws.
Why should an SME protect its IP in Thailand?
Maybe three reasons. The first one is, of course, to secure exclusivity on an intellectual property rights, secure a name with a trademark, a design, a shape, or an invention. And this can only be done by filing an intellectual property rights applications with the relevant IP offices. The second motivation to protect IP is, of course, to exploit and to make money and generate revenues from intellectual property. For example, you can license or you can franchise your intellectual property rights. Finally, with a good protection, you are able to enforce your intellectual property rights, obtain some commercial exclusivity for your brand, for your inventions, and for your design. And that gives you an advantage in terms of competition against your competitor.
What would be your recommendation on intellectual property to an SME entering the Thai market?
Right, my first recommendation for SMEs is to get some professional advice on intellectual property rights, and in this regard, the ASEAN IPR SME Helpdesk is particularly helpful. Then of course, you can share experiences and meet with other companies facing the same issues within chambers of commerce and working groups dedicated to intellectual property rights protection, and of course, lawyers or IP consultants are at your disposal to assist you.